becoming a trend. Right now I'm headed to the movies. As you can see, it's raining. It just started actually, so perfect timing. I'm heading to see, what is it called? The Fall Guy or something like that. It was either between this and Abigail, which is like the horror movie, which I may see before it ends up leaving the theater. I've always just loved going to the movies, even as a child. I just love movies in general. I love just all forms of entertainment. I love movies, I love music, and a lot of times when I watch movies, I'm just not watching the movie itself. I'm watching how a movie is shot, the overall way shots are being set up, how the scenes are being set up. I don't know, I just find that very interesting. And not in a way that like that's something I would want to do as a profession, but I just love I don't even know how to say it. I just love I guess the overall artistic element of it. That's the only way I can think of really describing it. But I just love how scenes and shots are set up and different techniques and tactic that directors will take. Really grown to like that stuff when it comes to movies. Did I forget my chapstick at home? Oh crap. I think I forgot my chapstick. Oh, that's a travesty. Oh, no, that sucks. No, I have to have brought it. I had to have brought it. Oh, I have it. But anyway, so yeah, I try to go to the movies whenever I can, and I have this pass to the theater that I go to, which is a $15 monthly pass that allows for me to go for free on Tuesdays, which today is Tuesday. So, and on Tuesday the movies are $5. So if I go at least 3 times within a month, then I'm covering that expense. Of course, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes I don't go at all within a month. So I guess it can average itself out. I actually haven't been in probably like 2, maybe 3 weeks. The last movie I went to see was the Ghostbusters movie. And that must have been about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. I mean, right now it's like, I got so much on my plate. It's just, I probably shouldn't be going, but it's just something to get me out of the house. And I'm going by myself, which personally I don't mind. I know some people don't like doing things by themselves. I don't mind at all. And then when I'm done with that, I gotta drop a package off to ship at UPS. And then back at home to get some more work done. I'm actually running a bit behind too to make it to the movies. The movie started at 3:25. It's currently 3:26, and the theater's about 15 minutes away, and I left about 5 minutes ago. So it shouldn't take me that much longer to get there. And then there's also a 20-minute previews, and I don't really care that much about seeing previews since I go to the movies so often. So previews isn't that big of a deal to me. So if I miss all of them, a few of them, it's not that big of a deal as long as I catch the entire movie. I never like getting to the theater and the movie's already started and you miss a few minutes of it. I don't know, that's just one of my pet peeves. I just like seeing the entire movie. I don't want to miss none of it. But I should have got out much earlier, but I just lost track of time. And now, because it's raining, there's a bit of traffic. Hopefully you guys can see me because I switched the lens to a little bit of a smaller lens, so I wasn't using that big chunkier lens while I'm driving. And this one, both of them have a zoom, but this one it's a little bit different, but it's darker, so hopefully you guys can see me all right. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and chop this off here, and then I'll let you guys know how the movie was. That wasn't a bad movie, actually. It was actually a decent movie. I had seen previews quite a few times, but to be honest, I really didn't fully understand what the movie was about. But after watching it, I would categorize that movie as a romance, action, mystery. I think those three genres describe it pretty decently, fairly. And it was cool. As you saw, I ended up missing the first, I don't know, few minutes of it. So I basically jinxed myself by talking about how that was one of my pet peeves. And ironically, I hadn't missed the beginning of a movie, and I can't tell you the last time in years. But I think it was just because it was raining so bad and the traffic was really backed up. I don't know what I missed. I don't know if it took away from the story at all. I don't know. I think I understood everything pretty good, so I don't know what I missed. But I might try to find the movie online and see if I can see the first few minutes that I missed, and see if I can tie together anything. So I'm not entirely sure, but it was a good movie. So if anybody wants to check it out, I think you should if you like movies, if that genre of movies don't bother you. Again, like I thought it was okay. I didn't necessarily love it, but I thought it was okay. Right now, I'm just heading to ship this package off, and then I'll be headed home. I think I'm gonna maintain with the front angle for filming, because I tried a side angle the other day, but what I realized was I have tint on that window, the passenger window, and the suction is damaging the tint, so that's not a good idea to do that. So I gotta keep it on the front, my windshield, which doesn't have any tint on it, so I'm not destroying or damaging anything. There was one issue in the movie where these two girls, and I couldn't really tell the age, but if I was to guess, they was probably in their like early 20s. They were just obnoxious, and from the time I got to the theater and I went to the bathroom first. I always do that. That's like my routine when I go to the movies. I make sure that I don't have to go to the bathroom during the movie, so I go to the bathroom before the movie, and then I get some popcorn. So I did that, and by the time I got to the concession, there was these two girls that were just being really just loud, and fairly ignorant. And they happened to be in the same theater that I was in. I don't know what happened, but they just started getting really loud about a phone and then something. So ultimately they ended up getting kicked out because they were super loud. And at the point where they were getting kicked out, I started recording it so I could like show you guys, let you hear, because you can't really see nothing because it's kind of dark, but you probably can hear. And that was literally as they were walking out, but you probably can hear just how obnoxious and just ignorant that they were being. So I'm gonna play that clip for you guys right now.
Find him. You can try this car he hangs out at, but you're never gonna get in looking like a popo.
What's a pavo?
A poor person like you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm leaving like a motherfucking G in this bitch.
What's with your Miami Vice stuff?
No, because they just pissed me off.
Oh, it was the first show I ever did.
I
I had to jump a boat through a ring of fire.
They just pissed me off.
Got so good I could do it with my hands tied behind my back.
Wow.
I'm not entirely sure what their deal was or what was happening, but the theater was nice enough to give us like a little pass to say they're sorry for the inconvenience and the disturbance, for a free admission ticket for, I guess, any time in the future. And I already go for free anyway because I usually go on Tuesdays and I have that pass. But now I can use this to go at least one day that's not on Tuesday. And I'm pretty sure the pass I have would allow for me to get like a discount on a different day. I just haven't really checked it. But I can go for free by using this on a different day. So that's cool. And the part that they got kicked out on, the part that was being like the most obnoxious on, I did miss like at least a minute of whatever the dialogue was in the movie, because I couldn't really hear what was happening in the movie because they were being so loud. So that kind of sucks, but maybe I can find the beginning and that middle part online so I can see what was happening. But anyway, I gotta drop this package off and then head to the crib.
Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me now about time. Do you know how many lines I done put down? Vibes I done sent out, but we ain't here to dig. I'll up the market till they come red carpet the kids. Success still the target, soon I'll be crossing that bridge. But can't bring everybody with me, family only. I got some people think I owe a favor, barely know me. That's why my focus on the road, it's all I know. I see them sticking close to play the wall and watch my growth, cause I got something they never had. So get on the beat and I need a helipad. I float, I'm fly, you know where I'm from, so it comes as no surprise. I just out.
As you can see, I have a big box here. I wanted to upgrade my vinyl storage. As you can see behind me, I have this cabinet here, which is almost like an industrial style, somewhat antique vintage looking. I've liked it ever since I've had it. I've had it for, man, like almost 7 years now. And I feel like it's just time for something different. So I grabbed one of the, what are they called? The Calyx shelf systems from IKEA. I got a small one, which is like the 4 square one, because I wanted to store my vinyls inside of a shelf instead of having them on top of this, I don't even know what you would call that. That's like a side table that I got, ironically also from IKEA several years ago as well. And the vinyls have been sitting on top of that and this other crate. So I want to get rid of this combination and just have one singular unit. So I'm going to be putting that together inside this box. I also do have another box behind me, which is the legs for this, because I didn't want this sitting on the floor. So that's what I'm going to be doing. IKEA furniture can be a little tricky to put together at times. So I'm not sure what to expect. It shouldn't be that difficult, but let's get to it. I didn't know it was going to be a box inside of a box. As you can see, IKEA box, and it has the Calyx on the side here, which is right here, and also the color, which I got brown or dark brown, or I think IKEA calls it brown black. I figured this is a color that would just suit the rest of my furniture nicely. So that's what I went with. Dividers. I'm looking to see if any of these pieces are labeled with like a letter or a number or something. And it doesn't look like it. It wasn't that many pieces, not as many as I expected. Hope I don't butcher it. Let's get going. I'm trying to figure out where to start. This doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm all finished. It actually wasn't that difficult to put together. A little confusing at first because I couldn't figure out what went where and what I needed. And pretty sturdy piece of furniture. The last thing I have to do is put the bottom on, which I'm not entirely sure how that goes on. I think it might just be something that this just rests inside of, but I don't know. So I'm gonna check that out. So then I gotta see what I gotta do to get the legs connected. Something else I gotta put together. I thought this would have been already put together and I just had to put the unit on top of it. I didn't realize I had to put it together. Well, let's get to it then. Went ahead and put it together. The shelf is going to sit right on top. And I did have to take the bottom screws out and then put these little knobs in there. I'm about to show you guys real quick. I had to take the bottom screws off and then put these knobs, which sits in those corners, which I think is a little odd, but that's the way it's designed. Corner on that side, corner on that side, corner there, and then corner there. Now I just gotta move that stuff away from there. And then I think I'm just gonna sell those two pieces, the cabinet and then that shelf. Alright, it's a couple days later and I just wanted to pop in here because I didn't want to end the video after the last clip. I just felt like that was a weird way to end this video. So I wanted to kind of give you just an overview update of how I actually have this set up and what it's looking like. And also, I wanted to say my bad for the car footage earlier in this video because as you already know by now, of course, been watching this video, I didn't have the mic properly functioning. I had the clip-on mic. You guys saw me driving with the clip-on mic and I thought it was working. So I was talking a little bit lower because it was right there like on my chest, but I didn't properly connect it to the camera, the receiver. Is that what the transmitter? Is that what the one it is? I didn't have it properly connected to the camera, so it wasn't working. So the audio that you were getting was the in body or on camera mic, which is not what you want to use. So that's why the audio was like that. So my bad. It's something that won't happen again because I've learned from that lesson and I won't make that mistake again. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys my little setup here, what I got it looking like, because I showed you when I was putting it together, but I didn't really show you the final product. So let me show you. This is my vinyl storage. So as you can see, I have a little small collection of vinyls. I've actually been buying vinyls, or I owned a record player at least since 2017, and I've been buying vinyl since then. But honestly, the last time I had bought a vinyl was like 4 years ago, and I've bought a few within the past like few months. So just kind of building the collection a little bit. So I wanted to get this so that I had it in a way that I wanted it to look, because I was using this before and that got full, but I didn't really like how that was looking anymore. So this is the stuff I still have to sell. I gotta clean it, as you can see, but I gotta sell that, and I have the other end table on the other side of the room. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. I also bought these little storage boxes, which I thought suited it quite nicely. and I was able to get something that fit perfectly. It's like the exact size and the dimensions of that, you know, little insert there. So it works perfectly. And I got those from Walmart. And for those of you that saw the yard work vlog, this is the snake plant that I repotted. So far, so good. It's been, what, like a week since I did that? A little over a week. And it's doing well so far. No complaints about it yet. I will continue to keep you guys updated about that. But again, it's doing well thus far. Then I have this Birds of Paradise, which also is a live plant that I've only had for maybe 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And you know, I'm trying to nurture that and keep that going. The snake plant is doing good so far. I think I'm gonna raise that soil level next time I water it because it's a little bit low. But aside from that, it's doing well. That does it for this video. If you guys made it to this point, make sure to just let me know down below in the comment section. Just say you made it to the end. I'll really appreciate that because of course this is a new style of content. I have some other previous styles of content I'm going to be sprinkling in here as well. But it's like the last one I posted hadn't even reached 1,000 views. So like this is a bit of a struggle. And of course, if you guys watch content, you know that a creator wants to make sure that their content is being appreciated and you guys are actually showing the appreciation. I'm not going to complain about it in the bigger spectrum because of course this is a new style of content. But in order for me to keep doing it, I have to know that people are appreciating and I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. It's new, so I'm gonna keep on doing it, but I just need you guys to show the support and appreciation on the content. If you're watching this, please just drop it a like and just drop a comment so we can help the algorithm pick up on these videos and help the performance increase. Because if the performance doesn't increase, I can't continue to make content. I've made content for years and with very poor performance, and it's very, very tough to keep making them. But anyway, I'm not gonna stop yet. I'm gonna keep on grinding. I just need your guys' help to keep it going. But other than that, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.